I wanted to do this little taxi vlog 309 a little earlier, like about 3 hours earlier, almost 3.5 hours earlier. Now it's about 10 minutes to 9 at night on Friday the 13th of June. Yeah, I wanted to do this earlier. It's going to be a pretty quick one. Last week I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we went to Calgary for a wedding, and we made videos of the whole trip, and you should have seen Cindy dancing. But we'll get to editing those videos and putting them up and getting that on her channel and everything. Anyway, those 3 nights I worked was enough to get us onto the mainland and pay for a couple tanks of gas. So it got us to Calgary, except for the room that we rented and the food that we ate, but I had that money for that saved up. So we got back to Victoria on Wednesday night at about 11. We got the last ferry across from the mainland after having driven quite hard from our last stop in Revelstoke. And when I was in Calgary, I was able to get some whiskey that I can't find in Victoria, and they were ones that I wanted to try, and I have sampled a couple of them already, and there's still a couple, or there's a few that I haven't tried yet, which I already have, or which I have from my trip. Fortunately, I didn't overspend, and we were able to get home and still have $120 left. Cindy overspent on clothes. She borrowed money off of me to pay her bills. Let's see now. Last night, after taking a week off to do the trip, last night I came back to work and I couldn't believe how bad the driving was. I had people pull out of places without looking and cut me off, and I had one guy even run a red light to cut me off when I had a green. He was making a left turn on a red light across my path. Totally rude. Totally bad. Last night was slow. It took me until 2 o'clock to break even. I was at work at 6:30, and it took me until 2 o'clock to break even, and then I'm going, well, at least I've broken even. At least I won't, have to pay to be out here. I think I had my lease and my fuel on, and then I got sent to an address on Manchester. It's an apartment building, and these 3 kids came out. Yeah, they were in their teens, and the 2 guys sat in the back and the girl sat in the front, and she said that it was her prom. On a Thursday night it was her prom? Okay, fine. So they wanted to go to the Highlands, and I said, okay, what part of the Highlands? Like up Munns Road, or should we go up off behind Watkis Way there and take Highland Road? He says, no, we're going up Millstream. Okay, Millstream, that goes to the farthest point of the Highlands, and we ended up going up there. It was like $42 on the meter, and he gave me an Interac card, and he tipped me $25 on the Interac card. And it took a little while, but the Interac connected, and I got paid, and then he pulled a $20 bill out of his pocket and paid me that too. So I got tipped like $45 on a $42 fare. Doing the math, that comes up to about $87. Made my night. The rest of the night I came back down into town. I got back into town about 3:30, and I had 2 or 3 or 4 $15 fares, and so my night was adequately made. Then I got home in the morning in triumph in that I made some money, and of course Cindy said that she's got some bills going out probably on Monday, and she doesn't have the money to cover it because she bought too many dresses. So I had to lend her the money that was left over from the trip and lend her the money that I made last night. So I'm broke again, and we got to get groceries tomorrow. Fortunately, I can dip into the next month's rent, which is still in the bank, and over the end of the week or the end of the month, I can replenish that amount. And then Cindy owes me a big whole whopping bunch. I hope to see the money someday. Anyhow, last night was made. Tonight I came out at 6:30. Now it's about 7 minutes to 10. I just dropped off at home because my camera said change the batteries. So I should have changed the batteries before I came out here. That little clip at the beginning was all I could get out of it. So I couldn't do this vlog earlier on in the night. So now we're rushing back towards part of town where I can make some money away from where we live, because I just dropped off a customer near our place, so it works out good. What is this guy doing next to me? Let's turn the lights off for a second here. Is that a policeman? No, it's somebody who stopped, and this guy's pulling in behind me now. I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to pass me or something. Fuck, I don't understand some people. Whatever, you know. There, now you can see me perhaps. I don't know what this fuck was trying to do. He was trying to figure out what I was doing, if I had a camera on my mirror. Yeah, I got a camera on my mirror. So what? I can still tell he's behind me. I've got side view mirrors, you know. Oh, it's saving me to... No, I'm not going that far. Fuck off. What's to send me all the way across town to get a call? I want to get one near here. Near here. So anyhow, yeah, I went home to get some batteries. They're in the camera right now. We're taking video. We're all good. Got my lease on already. So I've got like 8 hours to go and make a bit of gas money. It'll be between $15 and $20, and then I can make a profit. Anyway, I got 8 hours to do all that. We'll have some more grocery money, and then I have a whole weekend to relax. This is great. And taking off in the middle of the week and coming back in the middle of the week, it's only like working half the time. And I'm not tired from working, although I was a little tired today in the morning, especially because I had worked. Well, I had just got in and I went to sleep at night, and then in the afternoon I couldn't sleep the next day because I'm readjusting to being awake at night. So on the weekend, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to get a few things done. Buy some groceries. Yes. Oh, look, they're having a car thing right there at the Tim Hortons. I don't know if Daniel O'Grady's watching this channel, but his Wasabi Cars channel, he was asking us where kids gather with their cars, and it looks like the kids are gathering on a Friday night with their cars in front of Tim Hortons at Saanich Plaza. Now you know where they hang out. I'm second in the zone. I could get a call any time. It's going good, and I will get back to you in the morning hours, well, 7 or 8 hours from now. Let you know how the rest of the night went. It's looking good so far. Oh, look, I'm getting sent to another call. And it's not all that far away, too. So, talk to you soon. We're having a bit of a damp morning here. It's like, it's spitting, it's drizzling a little bit. And the night went okay. It actually went very well. I had a number of good fares in the $20, $30 range. I had one where I was sent to the north a little bit, and I got there and I was about to, I was phoning the guy, and he came out the door before I actually finished dialing the number, and he came out. He got in the car, and I could barely understand what he was saying, and he had really horrible, bad breath. And he says, "It's my birthday, we're going to town." Kinda. And the entire trip to town, he spent the time tying his necktie. And he tied it over and over again and kept getting it wrong. And he wanted to go to the bar. So I took him to a bar. And when we got to that bar, he asked me, "How do I look?" And I said, "You look fine except for the necktie." He says, "Well, it goes with the shirt, doesn't it?" And I said, "Yeah, it does." Anyway, he did such a crappy job of tying his necktie that I wondered if they were going to let him in to the place. So, anyways, the rest of the night went very well. I did excellently. I did very well. Can't complain. I'm tired right now, but you know, I only worked 2 days this week, so that's not too bad. I still feel like I'm halfway on vacation. Well, I'm gonna go and, I guess, edit this thing and put it together, and then I'm going to watch a few videos and probably go to sleep. And hope yours is better than mine.